Hello everyone, welcome back to JDCodebase. This is the web development series. In previous videos, we learned how JavaScript work with the browser, how to handle the events, forms, and DOM. Now in this video, we are going to learn how to save data in the browser itself. No database, no backend, just the browser. We will learn local storage, session storage, and JSON step by step from absolute basics. Do not worry if these words sound confusing right now. By the end of this video, everything will be clear. Also, we will build real example like saving a theme and a to-do list. The PPT and source code links are available in the video description. So let's get started. So in this video, we will understand what browser storage actually is, the difference between the local storage and the session storage, how data is stored in the browser, what JSON is, why we need it, JSON.parse, JSON.stringify, and finally real example like saving the theme and to do saving and take. So this video is fully beginner friendly. Now, first question is what is browser storage? Browser storage means JavaScript can save data inside the user browser. That data is saved as the key value pairs, and this data does not need any database, does not need any internet, and stay even after the page reload. So yes, JavaScript can remember things also. Now, where do we use browser storage in the real life? Like saving the user preference, saving the dark or light theme, saving the login status, cart items, to-do list. Almost every modern website uses the browser storage. Now, there are two main types of browser storage, local storage and session storage. So let's understand both one by one. First one is the local storage. Local storage keep data even after browser is closed. Work across all the tab of the same website, can store up to the 5 MB data and store only the string. This is very important point. Local storage can only store only string. So now let's see how local storage work in the code. So here I have a basic HTML structure and a script tag. So let's write the inside the script tag. Let's use the local storage dot set item name and JD. So here name is the key and JD is the value. Here JD is the as a string value, and you can see the data saved in the application tag. So for that, just F1 plus F12 for the browser console, and inside this application, this local storage website URL, and if you see key is the name and JD is the value. But how can I access this value? For that, just write let my name equal to local storage dot get item. For retrieving the item, just write get item. For saving the item, just write set item. Now get item, give the key name is the name, and console.log my name. Now let's see in the browser console. If you see JD is print here, and this comes from the local storage this file. So this will print JD in the console. Now how can I remove this value from the local storage? For that, just write local storage dot remove item and key of the value. So key is the name. Now let's see. If you see, the key value is deleted from the browser here. And if I want to delete all the values, just write local storage dot clear. Just this is enough. So this is how local storage works. Now second one is the session storage. The session storage store data only until the tab is open. Like if I close this tab and the data is gone. Once and each tab has a separate session storage, and it store only the string same as the as local storage. Syntax is almost similar, like a session storage dot set item key and value, session storage dot get item key, session storage dot remove item key, session storage dot clear, and same for the local storage dot set item, local storage dot get item, remove item dot clear. So all of these are same. So let's see the a practical example of session storage. So let me comment this. So inside the script tag, session storage dot set item. Now this time I'm storing city is the Delhi. And if let's see in the browser console application, in the local storage I set name and JD. If you see, this work fine. And in this session storage, this city and Delhi, this is from come by default, so don't worry from this. And if you see here, in the city is the Delhi here, this is store. If I close this tab, and this will remove, where is it? So this is the main difference between the local storage and session storage. Is the means local storage has the permanent storage data lifetime, and this is the tab session storage and temporary. Both store this string format, and both have similar size limit 5 MB 5 MB. So choose based on your use cases. Now here comes a very important point. Storage can store only string, but in real apps we use arrays, object. So what do? We use a JSON. The solution is the JSON. JSON means JavaScript object notation. It looks like JavaScript object, but it is used to store and transfer data. So JSON help us to convert object to string and string to object. So first one is the JSON.stringify method. So this convert object to or array into the string format. Means this use when we are storing the value in the storage. So let me show you. Like I have a data object, let user equal to name JD and age is the 25. This is a normal object, JavaScript object. There is no issue. So if I want to store in the local storage, how can I store? Local storage dot set item key is the user, and now use JSON dot stringify. Stringify is used for the set data, saving the data in the storage, and give the object user. So let's see here in the local storage. If you see user, and user object is saved here, name is JD and age is 25. We can also store the array format. Let fruits is equal to apple pineapple. So if I want to store, local storage dot set item fruits data and JSON.stringify, give the array fruits. So let's see. If you see, fruits is now apple, a pineapple, both in the array format. This is in the object format. This is a normal key value pair. And so this is how we store the data in the storage, local storage, and both similar to the session storage also. Just right here session storage. Now how can I retrieve the data? For that means when I retrieve the data, like let fruits data is equal to local storage dot get item. This is the means fruits FRU data, and just console.log fruits data, and similar for the also for the user, means let user data equal to local storage dot get item user and console.log user data. So let's see what comes in the browser console. So if you see, this is not what I am storing, means this is not look like a original object, means this name and the age is are in the quotation in the commas. So I do not want the not like a original object. For that I have to convert into the JSON form, means normal object. For that just write, where is this, just write use the JSON.parse. For that user data dot JSON dot parse this user data, and also write here the normal one for your reference. Now if you see, this is looks like a particular object that I store in this, and this is a JSON object. This is a normal object, this is a JSON object, JSON format. Now we can access object value normally, and same for the array also. So now let's do a simple basic theme save example. So for that just write local storage dot set item theme and the dark. So let's see, in the theme is the dark. Okay, no issue. Now when the page reloads, means now let's write let theme equal to local storage dot get item theme and document dot body dot class name is equal to theme, means I set the theme in the dark theme in this body. Like in the element you can see in the body I set the class is the dark. I know I am not apply the CSS here, but how this is how we can apply the in the dark theme in the website and light theme. So this is how website remember your theme preference. And now let's see a to-do list storage example. To-dos are stored as an array format. Let to-do list equal to learn JS. First to do, second is the practice code. Now let's save the to do. For that local storage dot set item to do's and JSON dot stringify. First I have to convert into string and give the value here to do list, means data here. Now let's see, where is the application? Yes, to do's here, learn JS, practice code, and you can add more any one. Now how can I retrieve the back? For that let saved to do's is equal to JSON dot parse local storage dot get item these to do's, and also console this console.log save to do's. So if you see the normal save learn JS and practice code, so this is how to do app works. And we can also see in the means upcoming project this to do list. And so this is how use browser storage when the data is small, means a small amount, and data is not the sensitive data, not do not store the password in this storage, and data is UI related user preferences, never store the password or private data. Now most beginner makes these mistake forgetting the JSON.stringify, JSON.parse while retrieving the data, and accepting the object directly from the storage, not checking the null value. Like here I write here just local storage to get item to dos. But if the to dos have not value, for that just write a blank array. Use this or operator and a blank array for the safe case. And avoid these, you are good to go. And let's quickly revise. Browser storage save the data locally, local storage is permanent, and session storage is temporary based, tab based actually. And storage support only the string, and JSON help the store the data object safely, and use in the themes, to dos, settings. So that is for this video. If you understand this topic, you are one step closer to building the real web application. Like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to JDCodebase. The PPT and full source code links are available due to description. See you in the next video.